I want to kind of gauge this crowd real fast. Has anybody here ever tried weed before? Yeah, I've tried. A lot of people have. All right, cool. Well, I've tried weed before. In all honesty, I try weed a lot. I try it all the time. I just keep trying it. I tried it like 20 minutes ago out front. Nobody was paying attention. I'm just try as the moon right now for you guys, all for you. But here's the thing. The first time I tried weed, it's kind of a boring story, like most of y'all's stories are, but here's the thing. There is a twist, I promise. But here's the thing. The first time I smoked weed, I was 19 years old. I had just got out of East Texas, and I was so naive to the world. And I remember my buddy asking if I wanted to try it, and I was like, sure. And I remember trying it probably 18 or 19 times before I asked him when it kicked in. And he was like, pretty instantly. And I was like, oh, shit, I think I feel it. Does it feel like scared right now? Because I feel real scared right now. And he was like, yeah, that's exactly how it feels. So I remember freaking out and doing the only thing I knew which to do was to go take a breathing treatment, which was because I remembered at that point in time that I had asthma for my whole life. And that I was not going to be in a good time zone. So I remember like running to go take this breathing treatment, and my friend's a really good friend. I love him to this day. He wanted to help, so he saw I was freaking out, and he ran up to me while I was taking the breathing treatment, and he was like, hey, bud, chill out, man. You're good. Relax. You know, you're fine. Hey, dude, does anybody ever talk to you about how good food and drinks taste when you're high? And I was like, what? No, that's stupid, because I've been so big into that community my whole life, the food and drinks. I should have got something. I got no text. I have service, no text. And he was like, all right, man, well, we're going to go get you some Mexican food and something to drink. What do you want to drink? I was like, Dr. Pepper, because I'm a human being. And he was like, dude, they have the best Dr. Peppers there. That's so crazy you said that. What a coincidence. We're leaving. And he leaves. And I remember thinking about that shit for like an hour. Do places really have better Dr. Pepper than other places? It's been 12 years since this day, and I still don't fucking know. It's not, like, I don't know. But I do know that he got back real soon, and he had Mexican food and a fountain drink Dr. Pepper, which is like the king of all forms of drinks, is fountain. I'm not even trying to, like, change your guys' mind on that. It's just true. But I remember going through the Mexican food. It was enchiladas, and I remember eating like 2 or 3 bites before I stopped believing in God. Like, it was like 2 or 3. It was a couple bites in, you know what I mean? Like, I had to recheck, but yeah, it was gone after the third one. And I was like mind blown, but then I finished it, and I remember looking over at the Dr. Pepper, and I was like, I have forgot about you, motherfucker. And I picked him up. He's a guy, by the way. Dr. Peppers are guys. And I picked him up, and I remember taking a sip, and then immediately I was like, dude, this is better than the Mexican food ever could even dream about being. What the hell is happening right now in my life? And I remember looking up, the next thing I saw was my friend who was sitting right next to me, and I was like, I have to tell him about this Dr. Pepper being the best Dr. Pepper, because he would want to know something like this. So I told him, I said, dude, this is the best Dr. Pepper that Dr. Pepper ever Dr. Peppered. And he looked at me like he did not give a shit at all. So in my mind, I remember thinking, oh, fuck, I bet I did not say that right, because this is hella important right now, and he would love to hear it. So I'm going to double down and tell him again. And I did. I told him again. I said, dude, there are 23 flavors in this thing, but like when you taste it, there's only one. And I can't explain science further than that, but you have to try it. You have to. You just have to. And he still did not get it for some reason. So this is actually a big story for me. This was the reason why I tell the story, is because this was the first time I made an adult decision in my life. I remember looking at my friend and saying, you know what? I'm my own person, and I don't care what you think, and I'm going to sleep right now. I didn't say that last part, I just did it. But I said the first 2, and then I went to sleep right then and there. I showed him is what, yeah. I remember waking up the next morning, and first thing I noticed was that I did not have a hangover. And I was like, oh, fuck, I did not plan on being on Team Drugs today, but I guess that is what's happening right now. So I was really excited about, being a drug head after all them years. And my friend woke up, I told him about it, and he was like, yeah, it's pretty dope, right? And I was like, good pun, dude. And then, but I told him, I was like, dude, you know what my favorite part about weed is, though? And he goes, what? And I said, how gosh darn good it makes Dr. Pepper taste. I'm about to start throwing my life away just for that. And he said, yeah, man, you told us that so many times last night. And we kept telling you they were out of Dr. Pepper. So we got you 7-Up. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all have been great. I really appreciate it.
Jesse Hensley.